most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Good morning, everybody. Well, a snowy morning, and for many of you, hopefully you can stay in and let it snow. But we are seeing some breaks now. I just stepped outside. The snow rates have diminished a bit here in uptown Harrisburg. But elsewhere, my drive up 283 this morning was snowy. I would say between now and 8 a.m. it is going to be pretty tough to travel. So keep that in mind. A lot of schools delayed this morning. We've got just over 2 inches of snow at the station. I measured the same in my house in Lancaster County, and many of you reporting in about an inch or two as well to the northwest of Harrisburg this morning. But this was a snow that started really yesterday with a few snow showers. It didn't really pick up in intensity. We said it would be light, but it was steady, right? It became steady as we moved into the evening and then eventually the overnight. And this is really the worst of the storm right now, putting down a steady snow, but we are seeing a dry slot work its way into Fulton County already and Franklin County. So you can see there's a big old hole here where there's not much going on. Now, some of this could backfill, and if it does, we do anticipate some light snow to continue here through late morning. Not really going to add much to the accumulations, but this is certainly going to help cleaning, and it's certainly going to help traveling later on this morning when schools start to be in session for those that delayed. But we can see the roads are snowy here, and it is still snowing. It's light, but it is coming down steadily in Hummelstown. Right now, 25 degrees. That means it's easy for the snow to stick, right? Temperatures in the 20s. Gettysburg, the main drag cleaned off nicely. Not much snow happening here right now in Adams County, 24 degrees with a dew point of 22 and calm winds. That's not going to last either. Meanwhile, a pretty steady snow right now taking place in Mechanicsburg. Look at the snowy streets here in Cumberland County. So a little region-wide tour for you. Again, it depends on where you're at. We're starting to see the back end of the steadiest snow now in places like Adams, Franklin, Fulton County. Meanwhile, in Cumberland County, still steady at 21 degrees in Mechanicsburg. And a lot of us, as I mentioned yesterday, didn't really move much temperature-wise, didn't really fall much overnight. We stayed right in the low to mid-20s, which is decent snow-making weather. So again, the bigger picture showing most of the precipitation shield is exiting, but this is going to backfill a little bit this morning. So we still think there could be snow, light snow, through the morning hours until about noontime. But we are going to start to see breaks. We're also going to start to see the rates come down, and it's going to be more like last night where it was very, very light. It just was stretched out over a long time. So we can see breezy, cold, the snow moving in here, 1 to 3 inches of it. We can see the roads in Hanover are cleared on the main drag, but traffic is slow moving as the Coca-Cola truck moves by, and we see a few plows moving by as well. So temperatures getting to near 30 degrees here today, and then they're going to tumble tonight. The winds are also going to pick up this afternoon. That's the part of the forecast I don't want you to ignore today. Unlike the snows that we've been getting, this snow is going to stick around, and we'll show you what we mean here. So there's going to be a bit of a break. The rates come down a bit, and then a little bit later this morning, there could be one last burst of snow here, steady but light through about lunchtime, and then we're going to get some clearing. All right, and then it becomes blustery and cold here tonight. Tomorrow looks like a nice day. It's going to be sunny, but it is going to be the coldest day of the week, and it is going to remain windy. So we could add another inch, maybe 2, through about lunchtime. We'll see how that goes, but the rates are going to be coming down. So steady snow through about 8 a.m., tough travel conditions. Then between 8 and noon, light snow, but it will be tapering off 1 to 3 inches for most. There could be some isolated higher spots. And then this afternoon, clearing skies. It's going to be blustery and cold. So the snow map unchanging. If anybody gets a little bit more, it could be in some of these southern and eastern areas that may squeeze out up to 4 inches. But again, with snow rates tapering, that may be tough to do. But it could happen in a few locations. The winds are really going to pick up later today, and that's going to spell trouble just in terms of the snow blowing around, sticking around, and also temperatures tumbling. Meanwhile, windy tomorrow too. So watch, this is real feel numbers. Watch tonight how these real feel numbers just tumble. It's going to be feeling like the single digits, and tomorrow morning it's going to feel like sub-zero out there. So sub-zero wind chills and single-digit wind chills here throughout the day on Wednesday. That is going to be ugly stuff. A quick check of the extended does show we still believe that by Friday, really Thursday night into Friday morning and throughout the day on Friday, there will be another light snow event as a clipper comes through. That's going to be another reinforcing shot of cold air too for the weekend. So 30 degrees today, but quickly falling. Light snow this morning, blustery conditions later on. 13 degrees tonight with sub-zero wind chill. So it's going to be cold. And this time the snow won't be going anywhere. 26 tomorrow, blustery and cold. Mostly cloudy on Thursday. More light snow here on Friday. And then looking ahead, Allie, very cold again for the weekend, but it will be dry. It's just going to feel like January this weekend. So tough going. We're starting to see the snow rates come down, though. So it's going to be with us throughout the morning. So a little bit messy out there. We want you to be careful.
Give those plows some time to get out and get their job done.
They were out this morning when I was coming in, that's for sure.
Yep, I saw them too. All right, thank you. We'll be right back.